Hey guys, good morning. Coach Jen T here. So today I'm just posting a little video based on a suggestion that one of my clients had, someone I work with very closely. She's rocking it and she's like living her best life. But there are some situations where you might find yourself, and if this isn't you, you can feel free to skip this video. But perhaps you're on this healthy journey for yourself and you get negative comments or negative feedback, or maybe people in your life aren't as supportive about what you're trying to accomplish for yourself. Maybe you have a new lifestyle, a healthy lifestyle, a new way of eating, and it doesn't always match what the other people around you are doing. And sometimes, especially when it's unavoidable people like your family or really close friends. Of course, it's not in your control how you are treated or what people might say. But I just have a few quick tips on how to approach those situations. So just 5 things to think about when you are, maybe you're like the person in the family that is trying to be healthier, and not everyone in your family or not everyone at your family barbecues or gatherings are as healthy as you are. The first thing to remember is you are setting the example. So think about everyone in long-term health, and you have so much knowledge and information within yourself on how to carry on like a long, happy, healthy life. So you're leading by example. If people aren't acknowledging that or supporting that, totally fine. If they're choosing their own lifestyle, just remember that you have to focus on your own actions and what you're doing for yourself, and leading by that example and showing people how it's done. Maybe you might notice that eventually, after doing what you're doing for a long time, you might get people asking questions because they see how healthy you are, how energized you are. So keep that in mind. Number 2 is to communicate and look for that support within the people that you love. So if you are in a family situation where you are trying to be healthy, and maybe your spouse or someone in the family, your aunt, your uncle, whatever, they're just not supportive of it, ask yourself if you've had that conversation on like what you're doing for yourself, continuing to use those I statements instead of you statements, focusing on like what I want for myself, and this is what I'm communicating with the person. That if everyone understands and really truly cares about you, then they will hopefully support you a little bit more. But at least having that line of communication there on how you want to have healthier foods just around to help support your goals. Number 3 is to meet family where you are, meet family in the middle based on where everyone's at. So especially if you have kids, if you have a spouse that maybe doesn't eat as healthy, meeting them in the middle, saying, okay, look, like as a family, maybe we're going to try to make a few positive changes. Here's why, X, Y, Z are the health benefits. And then let's choose those non-negotiables. What are some things in our family that we really, really love, maybe for food or a specific recipe? Maybe it's pizza night or taco night, or whatever it is that you really enjoy. Set those, and maybe there are like a list of a few snacks that you really want to have on hand. But then, hey, as a family, how can we come up with more like healthier ideas, maybe some smarter substitutes, some higher fiber options, some yummy, more low calorie snacks, things to support goals, and then just come up with a short list together if your family is willing to work with you a little bit. Number 4 is to practice cooking together and experimenting in the kitchen. This sounds a little bit Brady Bunch-like, but if you have like a recipe you've been really wanting to trying to figure out cooking together how to make that a healthier version, can really make things in the kitchen feel more fun, stepping away from like the everyday usual, maybe boring meals, and just trying to come up with healthier meals. Again, thinking of everyone involved and trying to meet everyone in the middle. If that means, you have a pasta dish and you're going to have portion controlled amounts of it and you're going to enjoy it, maybe, hey, how can we add some more veggies into this meal? Maybe we make a side salad, or roast a pan of veggies and just like maybe everybody try something new. So it kind of can make things a little more fun experimenting in the kitchen. And then number 5, if no one's going to support you or be on your page, no problem. Just seek out support somewhere else. Look for like-minded people, you guys, that are on the right path, and just spend more time with those people, even if you have to have like a girls' night or a mom's night, or just find those gym buddies to go work out with. If no one else in your family dynamic or close friend dynamic or that way, just seek out support from other people that are like-minded and do have the same goals. And then the second thing I want to shift into is when someone comments on your body. Like, I am a strong believer, whether your goal is to lose weight or maybe gain muscle, and then maybe this is just me, but I don't think it's a compliment when someone makes a comment about your body. Maybe, hey, you look so healthy. That's okay. But like, wow, you've lost a lot of weight. I don't think that's a positive way to approach something. Or someone says, hey, you could put some meat on your bones. Or, any kind of comment on your body. It's really unfair to that person. That being said, how to react when someone says something to you about your lifestyle or how you're looking. What I want you to keep in mind, number one, is stay so calm when someone comments. The most important thing, you guys, is to take that moment to pause and take a deep breath before you say something. You want to make sure that you're not getting defensive. And the reason why is because this is what I shared with my client before I got into more detail. I said, listen, when someone is making a comment about your lifestyle or your body, chances are very likely that it's derived from their own insecurities. And so it's just important to remember the why that they're saying that. And that might help you at least wrap your head around it to stay calm and not get defensive. And that is the first step in like turning the mindset around to maybe not feeling like you're being so attacked when you're trying to be healthier. Number 2 is to set those boundaries. So thank you for your concern, but those I statements are making it less, triggering the person. You are so unhealthy. You don't care about yourself. You could probably do some things for your health. That's more being defensive about what someone is saying about you, but instead saying, thank you for your concern, but I actually have so much energy. I feel great, and I am doing this for myself. That's it. Done. Number 3 is to change the subject. See how quickly you can turn around the subject on what they're talking about. If someone is talking about your body, whether it's a family member or a friend, and you're feeling super good and you're taking great care of yourself, and maybe they're a little insecure and they're commenting, try to change that subject and see if you can. Maybe you say, hey, speaking of, healthy, I tried this new recipe. Maybe if you want to come over sometime, we could like try something new together, or want to go out for a walk or something like that, and we can chat more about it. So just being more positive, changing the subject, but not getting defensive. And then number 4, most importantly, is to focus on really what you can control. So, if someone is consistently like bashing on you, whether it's family or friends, of course you want to take yourself away from that situation. Hopefully there are other people around, and just turn your attention to someone else that does make you feel more positive. It's hard, but honestly and truly in life, we do have people that are more toxic in our lives, and sometimes it isn't something we can control. It could be a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be another close family member. It could be a spouse. It could be anybody that makes you feel more, toxic feeling inside. And those are the situations where you really want to focus on what you can control, which is moving your attention away from that and putting your energy into people that make you feel more positive and people that make you feel encouraged and motivated. And so just keep that in mind, you guys. You got to focus on what you can control. You cannot control other people's insecurities, or you cannot control if other people choose to take care of themselves or not. This is your journey and this is all about you. That is it, you guys. I hope some of these tips maybe hit home for you. I'd love to hear your feedback. Feel free, if this is a personal topic, feel free to send me a message. I'm always here to chit chat, whether it's direct message or in your coaching app. That being said, you guys, we do have another challenge starting. It's a 12-week challenge. It starts on Wednesday, July 5th, just after the 4th, and it's 12 weeks long. So we're going to go right into September. Now is the best time to start taking care of you. So if you are interested, feel free to message me and we can chat on if it's the right move for you. I hope you guys have a good day.